So, okay. Last time on Aspera at Inferi, we were following Dr. Peabody as he performed some autopsies and discovered where the bees are, and what the bees do. And then following that, he and his company got absolutely harassed by Layard. Meanwhile, Bruce and Ren are off in the woods hanging out with some bog boys, and Hun is off in a trailer park hanging out with some not bog boys. And that leaves Isaac. Isaac, who decided instead of going out to valiantly hold down the fort, in order to rest and keep an eye over the chillins, and who knows what else.
What time of day is it?
So we're looking at late afternoon. So I believe what we have established in all the other solos is that, like, you have a handful of hours until nightfall. I would say, like, 4, 3, something like that.
Okay.
You guys have already spent half of your day, so
yeah,
more than half, I would say. Let me go ahead and bring you to
the house.
The house, in which all that remains now within, after everyone has headed out to their respective locations with their respective goals, such as to find Ashley, look over medical things, investigate the trailer park, etc. You are here with your 4 little ones and your 1 not so little one, Hun's mom and Bruce's girlfriend, who you've probably only said like 2 words to, and also let us not forget Garland's child, who you still have in the bathroom.
I was gonna say, I think the first thing I want to do is find a phone. Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Where is the Hun phone?
There is one in the kitchen, and then there is one in Hun's mom's room.
So he'll look over his little nest of children all piled up, and then over at Beth. I think I need to tell Terry where his daughter is.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I think he's heard about everything.
I don't know. Probably? I don't know, it's like a cop thing, right? So you didn't think they would, like...
It's like the mayor, though.
That's not a cop.
Guess you're right. Yeah, the tracks he wouldn't immediately... Well, he's definitely heard about it, though, right?
I don't know.
Town. It's a little town.
I don't know. Call him?
Yeah, I'm gonna go call him. And he wanders around looking for that phone. I imagine he knows he's been here before.
Yeah, you know where it is.
Just got a place in the kitchen. I think he knows this by heart, so he doesn't need to look it up. Just calls Terry.
You know the number.
Yeah.
It rings a couple times, and then the phone is picked up, and you hear on the other end, Garland household?
Hello, do I recognize the name? Or not the name, sorry, the voice.
You know kid? That, based on the voices, there are usually 2 little girls in the Garland house. One is with you, so that leaves Anna.
This one's, Anna. This is Anna?
This is she.
Anna, is your mother, or I guess your father there?
Well, Mom's nearby, I can get her, yeah.
Alright, yep, let's do that.
Mom!
Wait for receiver shit.
Someone's on the phone! The phone is passed.
Now remind me, what's her name?
Her name is Ida. And I feel like I need to give you boss music right now. I wish I had foreseen you talking to Ida so I could actually like.
I misspoke. GT misspoke. Where's my Where's my D&D bard gift of gab to take back 5 seconds of speech?
Oh, sorry. Here, this is the closest I got for you. A drop of a hat. You'll get your nice music back later. Ida Garland speaking.
Afternoon, Ida.
Isaac.
Hi.
Would
So
you
did
like to
you?
tell me where my daughter is?
Yeah, I was about to get into that. You didn't happen to hear everything that happened at the bed and B
The
breakfast?
Emerald Scale?
Yeah, that one.
We did.
Yeah. She's fine. She's sleeping here. I don't really have a car to be able to take her over, but if someone could come pick her up, she's sleeping right now.
Yeah, I can probably send Simon to pick her up. A couple of Terrence's friends had called the other night and gave us a little bit of an update. I hope your family's doing all right.
We're holding up.
That's good.
Right, well, I'll try to get some dinner into her before you come to pick her up.
All right.
She might still be a little sleepy. I don't know if you heard that particular detail, but
What
there may
detail?
have been a drugging involved. Nothing like hard drugs or anything. It's
What?
more of like something sleepy.
Is she okay?
As mentioned, she's fine. We've had 2 doctors look her over. Right, I should probably mention. I'm not at my house.
I know where you are.
All right.
The phone's hung up.
Oh my god.
From the other room here.
Did it go well?
About as well as I could have.
Oh, that's good.
And he'll return over to the living room.
You do so. And Beth looks over. How'd it go?
I accidentally talked to Ida. But
Nice.
it's fine. Yeah, as well, they're coming to pick her up, but I did promise to feed her first. Seeing as food's a little short here, I think I might run back over to my house and grab some things.
They just stocked the fridge, didn't they?
Yeah, but they're stocking for everyone else.
I think
I wanted to grab blankets for the kids anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, you probably shouldn't go alone.
I think I'm
Right.
beat, I'm fine.
I'm not. It's not about being bead. She stops and she looks over at the kids. It's not about being bead. It's about people being outside. Like, what if someone jumps you again?
If I want, you're gonna look out the window. I think Grandma Hun has a shotgun somewhere. I'll be on for 5 seconds. It's just down the street.
That is famous last words crap. But okay. She frowns.
Since I am raiding the fridge, is there anything in particular you want?
I mean, they took our orders when they went to the market this morning.
Oh yeah, I guess. I'll just raid whatever fits in a bag. Do you want me to grab a extra blanket from your room as well?
Yeah, that'd be good. How are you gonna carry all that back?
Throw it on the motorcycle. I'll figure something out.
Okay. Are you sure you should be taking a motorcycle right now?
I'm fine. They gave me something. I'm super awake right now.
You're like still totally drugged.
I
now.
will walk the bike then.
What if you just had like, well, what's her face has a car, right?
Enzo?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could do that. Are you sure
Well,
you're
then,
good handling the house on your own?
I
You
mean,
want some? Oh, you got Grandma Han, yeah.
I've got Grandma Hun. I can lock doors, and I have a phone in case anything goes bad. And also, apparently, Ida Garland's gonna be here soon, so I don't
That's
think
right.
anyone
She
in
could.
the town's gonna try anything when
Yeah,
she
she could
gets
fight
here.
off anything. I think she could bite the head off of it. Be easy.
I mean, she's a wasp already, so.
That is right.
You want me to
Alright,
stall
well,
them if they get here?
um, probably just let her do her thing.
Okay.
I'll be right back. No, is this a door right here, or is this a window?
I think that's a window.
One of those is a door and one of those is a window. I will leave it up to Bree to decide.
Interpretation.
I always personally felt this was maybe a door.
Which one? Can't see your ping.
You can't see my ping? Am I a GN layer? I am.
This one?
Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a door, my lord.
Alright.
It's a door, my lord.
Yeah, so he'll go outside.
You see,
Look at the
And-
smoking bees.
the bees have been, I think, out. They were burned yesterday, weren't they? Or this
Log
morning?
smoked.
Early in the
They've had
morning.
time. They've had time to burn. I think they're done. But Enzo is standing outside, and just kind of looking over the expanse ahead. When you come out, you kind of see her standing in front of you, and you kind of turn her head, where you don't see the entirety of her face, but it's like when someone has noticed your presence.
How's it going?
All right.
So, I don't think we ever proper met. I'm Isaac. He kind of holds out a hand.
Head turns more, so she's looking over her shoulder at you. Eyes the hand. Looks back up at you. Enzo.
Right, so I was thinking, running back over to my place to grab a couple more supplies. I was just going to run there myself, but Bethy said I should probably bother someone with a proper car.
Yeah. You need a ride?
I do need a ride. I am not trusted behind the wheel.
She nods. Adjusts her hat. Where do you live?
Oh, just down the street. You can see it.
Does he like point it out?
Yeah, like I'll walk around the other side. It's on the other side of the house, but it just points. It's literally down the street. Yeah, I was just gonna walk it, but it might actually be better to have a car so we can load it up more.
What are we grabbing?
I was thinking some blankets for the kids. More food. Got plenty of food there. Actually, raid my garden maybe. We could probably raid the garden. supplies for, like, if we want to hit more things, you know?
Okay.
But mostly things for the kids.
Did you let Miss Hun know about that already?
I can go tell her it now. I was mostly floating it by you. So you're the one with the car. If we are good to go, I will go inform her right now.
Sure.
Hell yeah. Yeah, meet you out front.
She nods. And it seems to be studying you carefully.
Finger guard's like, alright. Just get it back in. Alright, yeah, he just runs over and tells Miss Honey where he's going.
Miss Honey, cute. She'll end up going over here. When you head to the room, you can hear Enzo's footsteps pass by, but Ms. Hun, she perks up when she hears you and she says,
How long do you think you're going to be gone for?
Probably not more than 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, just give us a call. And... well, you're taking Enzo with you, so that should be safe at least.
If anything happens here, Bethy knows my number. We're just down the street, so we'll be right back.
Well, travel safe. And maybe when you come back, knock like this.
and she does a very specific knocking pattern.
Oh, I like this, and he imitates it.
That's right.
Alright.
It's you.
Will do, Miss Honey.
Just Hun.
Hun.
She smiles.
Alright, we get this party on the road.
It's a conversation every time he's over. All right, so you load up into the car, and is there anything you're particularly doing before you do that, or anything you are bringing with you?
I mean, he's got his little knife on him.
Mm-hmm.
Probably got, wrapped up and then put into, like into his, not belt loop, but the band of his pants.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Very much anything else he had on him. So he's got his. It probably leaves the guitar here, and he gave the lighter away to, I think, Ren. I can't remember. He does have his near perfect stick, though. Yeah, so not really a whole lot of stuff.
Okay.
You're just gonna load up once he gets over there.
Got it. Then you take off. And the car ride is short. It is also completely silent unless Isaac fills it.
It's short. I think he starts like doing the little drum taps on the console.
And your drum taps keep you occupied for the small trip down the road. Not even 3 minutes away. And you get to...
I think he's about to begin like a so right before they park, or like they park into the driveway.
Yeah, we're here.
All right.
I think, did that reveal for you?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
¿Dónde está? Let me try that again. How about now?
Oh, there we go. Why are you keeping my house dark?
What do you mean? What do you mean? And she gets out of the car, locks it. And
He'll
then
walk over and unlocks the gate and walks in.
follows after.
Alright, so I'll go a couple plants we could probably raid. Got a strawberry bush over there. We can probably get some stuff from.
Does he like point it out?
Yeah, it's like over there.
Okay.
Probably get those on the way out. And then yeah, he'll go unlock his house. Now,
The
is there
door
any
opens.
notable sound?
When you open the door, I imagine your house is pretty well cared for, so there's not like a huge creak or anything like that. But I would say that the best way I can describe it is it sounds empty, right? Like it is very clear that this is a place that usually entertains a large amount of people, and currently there are none.
Oh, come on in. Make yourself comfortable. I'll be just a sec. Living room's down there.
Where?
Oh, there.
Oh.
Oh, actually, can you do me a favor? Room right there. Could you just grab a blanket out of there? It's guest room.
She pauses.
What's up?
It's nothing. In here? And she points to the room.
All right, over there. He'll peek inside and make sure everything's okay in there since she stopped.
You
Does he have
peek
his
inside.
TV?
And as you get closer, go ahead and roll a control for me, please.
Oh. I'm good.
You get
What's up?
closer, and as you do, you notice Enzo tenses up a little bit. And you realize, oh, wait a second. As you realize her being kind of shifty is because she thinks you're being kind of shifty.
Oh.
And so, as you come closer, she's like getting ready to open the door. She stops. And she looks over and says,
So he just kind of peeks in and he's looking over here, like checking to make sure his TV's there.
Your TV is there.
Ah. Oops, sorry. No, back up.
Well, once you back up, you hear her open the door.
He'll go in the kitchen.
Alright, let me reveal that for you. I wish when you hit enter, it actually would do the reveal thing. I'm lost. I don't know where my initial polygon point was. There it is, thank God. This is me highlighting the room. Don't mind me. There you go. You enter your kitchen. Do you want to go ahead and roll a search check as you're looking over your house?
Sure. What's that?
That is going to be a 1d20. And then tell me where you're looking for things and what you're looking for.
Well, this point he's just looking for something to put a bunch of food in, and he is gonna stuff it with food,
Mm-hmm.
like pancake mix, stuff like that.
Okay.
16.
All right. You start to load up the non-perishables, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you do that, you open your fridge and are able to grab some things out of there. As you close it, you take note of something you had put on your fridge with a magnet a bit ago before all this started. It was a survey that you didn't really get around to taking. But it just kind of catches your eye now. And as you're looking at it, you're seeing that it's a survey, and it seems to be polling for water contaminants in the stream. If you've noticed anything, how clean would you rate the water of Hungry Hollows River? 1 to 10. So on and so forth.
Huh. Just gonna casually take that and put it into the food bag too. Now, totally normal and not weird question.
Of course.
You have any uncooked meats in his fridge?
I would say you probably do.
I probably have some like bacon strips or something like that.
Yeah.
He's just gonna take one of those and just put it in with the bag and handle that later.
Like a naked bacon strip, or like
It's still in the package. The whole
okay,
package.
just to clarify. You do so. Are you trying to be stealthy about that?
No, it's in his
Okay.
kitchen.
Okay.
It's more of like he picks it up and he's holding it. And it's just like into the bag, kind of haphazardly. Kicks the fridge shut.
How many blankets did you want? And she comes out and she has like 3.
Oh, that'll do. Yeah. So those are one of those for Bethy, but if anyone else wants blankets, we can use that. I was gonna go grab the kids' blankets so they have something familiar.
Okay. Oh. She steps out of the way.
You see, I just put the bag of food down right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I'll be right back. He Trotskys upstairs.
You Trotskys upstairs. The wood creaks under your feet as you move. And you come to the top of your staircase, with the familiar wooden floors and multicolored rug. Can I dare you? Why would I do that, Isaac? It's safe. Your house is totally safe. This is your abode. Why would it be anything else? Alright, you can go ahead and move yourself up here. There's a of a weak floorboard under your foot.
I think he jumps at that a little bit and then continues on. Fuck.
Go. God, he's got 2 fucking bathrooms on his upper floor. I just realized that. That's crazy, Isaac.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Fucking 3 bathrooms in 1 house, rich bitch. You entered the room. This is Albion's, I assume?
Yep.
Or Vivian?
Albion. You can
Okay.
tell by the plane.
Oh, God, I didn't see the
second plane right here. In fact, there might be a third plane right in front of it. Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, no, there's 3 planes on this desk.
Oh my god. This boy came pre-baked with plain love.
As well as arrows on the wall to tell him where to sleep. Alright, yeah, he comes in and he'll grab pillow blanket and one of the airplane models.
Alright, you do that. You get both. You kind of have to maneuver it under your arms because blankets plus pillow is already bulky, and then you have a model plane.
He's gotta just ball it up at first, be like, okay, well, let's do this proper. And he folds it up, puts the pillow on top, puts the model on top.
Can I get a dex?
Oh, right. Nope.
Alright.
It's balled up.
You fold it up, you're like, alright. So, pillow, blanket, plane. That should do it. Turns, plane, falls. Plop. You're just standing in the middle of the room, kind of looking at the plane on the floor. But now you're in that predicament of your arms are full, kind of. And, like, you could probably ship it all into one arm. There's not too much right now.
He's dropping it all, and he's just gonna put the plane inside the pillow.
You do so. You bag the plane.
Bag the plane. He'll come out, flop those in the middle, and then go to raid another room. To Viv's.
Where's Isaac's room?
Downstairs.
Oh.
The children are all tucked safely upstairs.
If only they had that safety yesterday.
I didn't know.
You enter. The lights are off, but it remains the room of a teenager with posters on the wall of various rock and metal bands. And a little pile of clothes near the door that she swears she's going to do for laundry soon.
He does the same thing. Grabs blankets, pillow.
Mm-hmm.
One blanket, one pillow. Puts them in a pile in the middle of the hall. And then he might actually just grab some clothes and throw those in the wash on his way out.
Cat. Alright, you've got 2 pillows, 2 blankets, model plane and pillow, and clothes to throw into the wash.
He might put down one blanket to be like the thing that contains it all.
You may do that.
Alright. Next one. Yeah, I got hobo carrion.
This is the twins' room, correct?
Twins room, yep.
And just as the others, you open it. And there's nothing there.
Same deal. I think he just grabs one blanket for them. And then he'll grab each stuffed animal.
Alright. You add it to your hobo
carry.
bindle.
Yep. I think he's got
Alright.
hobo bindle, wraps that up, and then I don't know where he keeps the laundry. It's probably downstairs somewhere. I don't think this house has one built in, but
Yeah, it's probably downstairs.
he might take the clothes down first and then come back up for his hobo bindle.
You head downstairs then. And as you do, you see Enzo standing at the bottom of the stairs. And she says, I think someone's at your door.
And Isaac kind of stops with his pile of clothes. Shit, really? And he drops the bundle. He looks out. Can you see anything through the window?
You do not. And when you kind of look, Enzo takes your shoulders and turns you around.
Oh.
So you're facing the other door.
Oh, other door. Why's no one ever used my front door? Guess I didn't either. Alright, same deal. He looks out the window, sees if he recognizes anyone.
You look out the window and you see, seemingly waiting patiently is the wide blue eyes of one Carl Wilkes.
He doesn't have the information.
He doesn't.
So, yeah, he opens up the door.
Alright. You
Hello?
open it. Hey!
Hey, kiddo.
Good to see you, Mr. Grave. Just me and my brothers just saw you drive in. Thought we'd stop by.
Oh, I'm afraid the kids aren't here right now.
Oh, well, that's alright. You have a lady friend?
No.
He's like peeking over your shoulder.
Oh, she's helping me carry some stuff.
Oh. No, you need some help?
No, we got it.
Yeah?
What are the two doing by the fireplace?
They are sitting in your chairs.
Alright.
It seems like the young one, Ralph, is kind of trying to lean back, and as he's trying to lean back, the chair is caught and put back down on all fours by his young or older brother. And Evan looks over his shoulder. That's him right. Oh, I'm on GM there. Him right here. Gives you a wave. Smile.
Oh, Viv didn't plant s'mores with you or something, did she?
Oh, no. Actually, we were looking for you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't want to interrupt, of course.
oh no,
Carl,
you found me.
Do you have a moment? Would you be okay, you stepped out here, we stepped in there, whatever works best for you, sir?
Oh yeah, you could step in for a second.
Great.
I was just doing laundry, so probably, Enzo, you okay for just like a minute, right?
That's... She nods.
He's gonna take the pile of clothes and just like, I'm imagining he puts the laundry all in like this bathroom or something, so I'll just chuck it in there.
Yeah. You chuck it in, and as you're in there for the moment, you just hear from outside the door. So, you're the scary lady that works at the pawn shop. Mm-hmm. Hi. And that's about all that they get before you're done with what you're doing. Ralph
So
is
what's in your mind, boys?
running up to join them when Evan closes the door on him. Oh, actually, we were mainly just wanting to, no offense, miss, talk to you, Mr. Graves.
Oh, she's looking after me. He kind of like raises his arms. I've got medical leave right now.
Oh, yeah, that looks pretty rough.
A little bit.
Well, it'll only be a minute, if that's okay. She don't have to go far.
I'll show you far. She's right there. She's in a whole different room, actually.
She taps the precipice divider with her foot. All right, fair enough. You got somewhere we could sit?
I got some chairs in the kitchen.
Works for me.
How old are these boys?
You know the Wilkes. They are of varying ages, in a ascending order. So the three that you have with you, Carl, Evan, and Ralph. Carl himself is in his 20s, early 20s. Evan is, I believe, 19. Let me double check that. 16. And then Lil Ralphie is the youngest by far. He actually has played with your kids before in the past.
Yeah.
Mainly specifically, he kind of buzzes around Vivian. And Vivian thinks he's kind of annoying.
Now, you guys is, again, Isaac doesn't know this. Your guys' intel with the boys, was it all three, or is it just the two oldest? I wonder if the little one doesn't have it.
I don't think it was explicitly stated, just that the Wilkes boys are in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, I don't think the youngest has been mentioned.
I think, like, from a meta standpoint, I know you retain a little bit, at least from where Isaac was at that point. I'm curious if the older ones are keeping the little ones safe from it.
Possible the way that they shut him out.
Yeah, the fact that he's
That's
shut out, I feel like they're doing B business and he doesn't know. Anyways, that's my meta. Isaac,
No, we did
don't
not
forget.
get an exact count of which boys were in the fold of the hive. Just that they were to be on alert for.
Evan,
But Isaac doesn't know that.
Yep.
Evan whistles just. Gee, mister, you sure do have a nice home.
That's pretty nice, isn't it?
It is. We don't got nothing like this. Don't go commenting on other people's stuff, Evan. It's rude. Nah. They sit across from each other.
You kids want a snack or something? I got Twinkies, what else? Ho-hos.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. Do you have something you could fry up, maybe?
Oh yeah, I actually got some. I got some spare bacon. I can do bacon.
Oh, that'd be great.
I wouldn't happen to want tea.
Tea?
Tea, yeah.
Well, I'll have some, Carl says.
Hell yeah.
Evan wrinkles his nose and smiles and he says, no thanks, mister.
Alright. It's pretty good sweetened up if you put some stuff in it.
Our mama makes tea. She's like the sweet tea kind, though.
If you put enough
Just-
honey in it, it's sweet, basically.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, he'll go retrieve his food bag and grab the bacon out of it.
Hmm. And Evan is there anything on the table? Do you have any, like, decorations or anything?
It's probably like a tea kettle on there. Whatever the kids left on there, so there's probably pieces of a model plane.
Okay. Evan kind of fiddles with one of the pieces of the model plane, just kind of picking up a wing and looking at it. Say, we heard about what happened over at the Emerald.
Well, it's traveling fast.
What do you say?
Small town. Traveling fast.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not every day.
Town, gets around.
Yeah, it's not every day you hear about, police from out of town being called in.
Oh, they got our town police for that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Stanford.
Nah. No, they got out of towners.
Damn. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, we're kind of curious about it ourselves. Honestly.
Well, they got me out of there before any of the actual police work happened.
You didn't hear nothing about it?
Nah. Best I know is, how to wrap an arm.
Oh. You know about how any of the other folk that were there are doing? Carl says.
I think two went off to the jail.
What about Miss Francis?
Remind me.
That's Katerina.
That's Katerina?
Yeah.
Oh, she's fine.
Oh, okay, that's good, that's good.
Oh, she's more than fine.
More than fine.
Oh, it wasn't... They think it's more of a Gordon the Odd kind of deal.
A what?
Gordon the Odd. The other two.
Oh, like the other two are in on it?
I don't know.
Huh.
So, cops went and grabbed them. They're saying something about... I don't know, it was a mimicked voice or something. I really wasn't, fully hear it now, so, it is what it is.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Bacon?
Oh, yeah, please.
Sizzle them up and giving them up.
Thank you very much. You having some yourself?
Oh yeah. I usually cook it up after.
Yeah, it hits the spot, don't it? And Carl munches on bacon strip, and Evan does as well. Go ahead and roll a 1d6 for me. Okay. You have bacon as well, I assume?
He does not. He's got it set aside, but he doesn't cook anything extra. He does yell out Enzo, did you want a piece? Tea? Oh god, I didn't even offer you tea. Do you want tea?
She shakes her head.
Alright. We'll be done in 5 minutes.
Well, did you get what you were looking for earlier, lady? Hmm? Oh, we saw you driving around town. No. Oh, well, is there anything we can maybe help with? Well, with all these out-of-towners coming in, people are getting kind of cagey. You know what that's like, right, Isaac?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Us folks gotta stick together.
Kind of nod at that. There's
Just,
some wild times, I'll say that.
no kidding. But that's how it is. Push comes to shove. Mom always says things get harder before they get easier.
There's truth in that.
Evan toasts with a piece of bacon.
But he does offer tea to the boy who wanted the tea.
Carl will take the tea. Thank you.
So you're
But
just curious about what all happened at the Emerald, or?
well, we heard about it. Just wanted to see how you were doing is all.
Doing great,
And
right is right.
hadn't heard from you for a little bit.
It's only been half a day.
He shrugs a shoulder in a fair enough kind of gesture and sips the tea.
The doctors gave me the clear, so I'll be running around as I usually do.
That's good.
You hear about what happened with oh, what's his name? O'Neill? The mall? Do you know if they're keeping that open or keeping it closed?
I wouldn't know what. I wouldn't know.
I wasn't sure if word had spread in that either.
Still Sunday yet.
Ah. Isaac is doing the standing thing of like leaning against his fridge while they all sit.
I'm just checking something quick. Don't mind me. Gotta make sure I have something. Okay. Carl continues to sip on his tea, and then eventually they finish what they're eating. They're like, well, we don't want to keep disturbing you.
Oh, you'll be
Just one-
fine.
I'm glad you're healing up okay. You know where Mom's at, right?
I would probably know where.
You know where the Wilkes house is, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You and Alana have probably spoken before. Yeah, just stop by if you need anything.
Sure. I'll give you a buzz if I need anything.
He gets up and he pats you on the shoulder. Ma'am? Don't be strangers.
Of course. We're always here too.
Of course. Finger guns from Evan as they both will head out.
That was weird.
Don't know what that was about.
I don't think they've ever come down here before. Well, I mean, the young one has.
They didn't finish their tea.
Waste a perfectly good tea. I'll grab it and just throw it, pour it down the drain.
You go ahead and do that. And, what kind of tea is it?
It's, let's see. I look up their standard English after tea. What do they do? What do they use? I don't know. It's a lighter tea. Black tea.
Okay.
Or Earl Grey. Earl Grey also works. Yeah, it says
Earl
black tea,
Grey?
Earl Grey, or oolong tea.
Ooh, give me a 1d3.
Oh. If I roll right, every bee dies.
That's right.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey, okay. So, yeah, Earl Grey is in general
Oh, there is just an
a
English breakfast tea.
kind of orange, almost honey-toned color, ironically enough. But as you're picking it up to spill it out, you almost swear it's a little more red than usual. Maybe just your eyes, though.
I imagine you don't know a whole lot about them. So you seem to just recognize you. You old Wilkes.
Know some. They're polarizing.
Polarizing.
Friends to some of the townsfolk, menaces to others. Not bog boy levels of menace, but tipping corn stalks, racing cars, that
Ah, so they've been kids. Yeah.
they're teenagers.
So let them get the energy out now.
Do you usually just let anyone come into your home?
Just for a little bit. Depends. Obviously be more on guard if the kids are here, but it's just me.
Right. She clears her throat.
No, sorry, I'm reading.
Oh, okay.
So, continuing on from the cart thing, he kind of leans on the banister here. I don't want to pry. How's Brucey doing?
He's good.
How are you doing with all this?
It's weird.
Is
She kind of looks back at you. I've heard a lot of stuff about you.
Oh, about me? Guess I'd ask if it was from Bruce or Vic, but could be pretty much anyone. Yeah, most of that's probably true. I was a bona fide piece of shit. Probably still am.
Okay.
Guess I'm trying to make up for some of that. He kind of crosses his arms. I don't even fucking know how to start with that, though.
She puts her hands in her... She goes to put her hands in her pockets, but she's not wearing her jacket. And so they end up just kind of slotting her thumbs into, like, the underside of her belt. And staying there instead. He's, I think you're probably not gonna get much change out of him.
He's not the one who needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I come down here to see if he wanted to talk. I don't want to force anything.
Have
Hell,
you...
after
Or what did he say? Sorry.
the hell after all this is up, I might give him his space again.
He'll take it.
Is he the kind that'd be okay if I just approached him specifically, or should I just back off?
He'll... I'm not him.
Oh no.
Unless you bring it up, he's not going to.
I just don't want to step over any boundaries, you know?
She really debates. You can see there's a moment of like, did I say this? She said, I think being in the same house as you is already past a boundary.
I can see that. And he's like, he's leaning across his arms, he's kind of looking down. Kind of at a loss for words, like, doesn't know what to say on it.
Mm-hmm. And she's standing tall as she was, very stoic expression, not really giving you much to work with.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Oh, I've seen that.
but he'll let a lot of people walk on him. So don't. It's already got this to grapple with.
So definitely keep the space then.
Yeah.
Will not. Alright. I appreciate the honesty. I just probably don't want to keep old Grandma Hun waiting.
I kind of hoped that the stories weren't true. About you.
Trust me, I wish the same now, but I was an ass. He kind of steps off and goes to finish up the laundry thing.
You are able to. I mean, you set it off already, so are you just kind of
No,
getting
he
the
just
stuff
chucked
from
it in there
upstairs?
before.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're able to set it off proper then. And when you come back, she's re-picked up the blankets and such.
And yeah, he'll retrieve his hobo bundle. Have you seen Vic?
Last time we visited.
She holding up?
Yes.
Much, she's more than holding up.
She's Vic.
She is Vic. And he will turn to open the door for her.
Yeah, do so and she will go through.
He relocks up.
As she's heading to the car, she kind of stops before fully leaving the yard and looks around. Did you lock the gate behind us when we came in?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
Oh, what's up? Wondering how they got in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
And we'll put it about here. You get to the car and you start to load it up. But Enzo stops as she pulls on the handle of the trunk and it opens. And you just hear her go,
You're making noises again, what's up?
I locked that.
Ah. I see.
They steal my shit. She opens it up and like crawls into the back to see if there's a start to take inventory.
Isaac kind of like lowers his glasses to peek in, but he doesn't know what she has.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and let's do a control. All right. Isaac, you're kind of just looking over her shoulder as she's, because it's a car with a larger trunk, and then you have the seats ahead, right? And so you're watching over her shoulder as she's kind of lifting things, checking, going to the front, looking there. And you don't immediately notice anything. It's actually from almost standing back that is, you think, what gave you a chance to see what she probably didn't. Which is the fact that there is someone under the seat.
Is it the young one?
Can't quite tell, but it would take someone pretty small to fit under there.
He's going to place a hand on Enzo's shoulder. We forgot to grab the strawberries.
Oh. Yeah.
They're just over here, and like casually walks back over to the bushes. Let's go a little far, bushes over here. They're over here. Did you see under the seat?
What do you mean?
There's a person under the fucking seat.
No, I
There's someone
didn't.
in your car.
Frowns.
I didn't see who it was. I just saw a glint of eyes.
Okay. She turns back. You have something?
He'll unwrap the knife from his belt. Got this one.
Keep that close.
Oh boy.
The two of you move forward and approach the vehicle now with renewed caution. And sorry, I'm gonna have you roll a 1d6 for me here, if you don't mind.
1.
I'm actually gonna have you roll a 2d6 even.
4.
There's a little guy, and he's just shouting out things.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Let me go ahead and change the music over.
Hey, before we switch the music over, can I run to the bathroom? I've had so much water and apple juice.
Go tinkle, kid.
Apple juice revenge. Hey Bree, that reveal. That
Yeah?
shit's fucked up.
I'm sure there's nothing terrible about to happen at all.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
In the middle of this awkward family drama, Bree's like, you know what would be great?
It's just that painted just such a cinematic moment in my mind's eye, and it's just like of noticing like, oh, that's a human face underneath the seat in the car.
While Tori's in the bathroom, what did I miss?
Oh,
When did you get back is the question.
Okay, I got here because I just didn't look at the clock. I got here around 6:30. Sorry, 9:30. 9:30.
Well, what were they saying around then?
So 20 minutes ago, roughly.
They were
What was the
talking- yeah,
last thing that happened?
They were talking about basically I came in on the discussion about Isaac being a shitty dad or a shitty person.
Right. So just
Yeah.
before then, the Wilkes boys came over and made themselves at home and asked Isaac about what happened at the Emerald Scale, and they were kind of suspicious, but pretty chill about it. They asked for bacon, and Isaac gave them bacon.
When you
Yes,
get
yeah.
the lots of
then
bacon.
they saw themselves out, and so the suspicion now is that the youngest Wilkes boy is under the seat in the car, waiting for them for some reason.
Would you like a recap from the beginning?
These children are beat, yeah.
Or did you hear part of the beginning, or just from?
No, I didn't hear any at the beginning.
Ah,
I didn't hear
so
any
from
at
the beginning, Isaac was chatting with Beth, and he's like, I think I should go back to my house and pick up some supplies, like extra food and extra clothes and blankets for my kid. And she's like, you should go take Enzo with you so you're not on your own and nobody can jump you anymore. And he's like, that's a good idea. I'm just gonna go talk to the girlfriend of my estranged son and set up a little rendezvous so that we can go to my house and pick up stuff.
Aspera is so unique in the fact where it's just splits everyone up. Everyone just...
Welcome to Bree Games.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is not exclusive to Paraspera.
They had a very fun and awkward ride over to Isaac's house, and they split up to collect things that they wanted to bring back to the Huns.
They split up
And
and then they split
while-
up again. Okay.
Yeah, while they were split up, Enzo noticed that there was somebody in Isaac's yard, and she's like, hey, there's someone at your door, and he's like, oh, I wonder who it is, and opens the door.
No, Isaac.
And it was our friends, the Wilkes brothers, and the older two were like, hey, can we talk to you for a bit? And he's like, I guess, sure, you guys want to come in? You want a snack? You want some Twinkies? And they're like, nah, do you have anything you can throw in a pan and fry? He's like, you guys want some bacon? They're like, yeah.
Did he cook the bacon?
He cooked the bacon.
Okay.
It was not the
Okay,
raw
so they
meat
might
that
not
he
be
fed
good.
the children.
So they might not.
So they sat at his table. They sat at his bacon. They sat at his table and they ate bacon, and they questioned him about the goings on at the scale. And
So these weird bacon children just walked into the house.
these
Yes,
these
exactly.
weird
The
bacon
weird
children.
bacon children
Yeah.
did, in fact, just walk into the house.
These weird bacon children made themselves at home.
Yeah, they were like, you know, the rumors are going around, and we were just wondering what was happening. And
talking
you know
about
how
bacon children?
Katarina's.
Yeah, we're talking about
Yeah,
bacon.
and they're like,
Children?
And
The
Isaac
bacon
was
children.
like, oh no, it's fine, it's cool. And the kids were like, all right, well, we're gonna make ourselves
Alright.
at home anyway. And oh, you are obviously awkward about this, but that's your problem. I'm getting bacon.
And Isaac made bee puns inadvertently like several times, and the
And the
kids were
kids
like,
giggled.
yeah.
Yeah, bees.
Bees.
Okay, but the thing that makes me think that maybe they're not bees is they wanted it cooked. Like I think the bees usually like maybe raw. I don't actually know anything else
We
about that.
don't
Oh, we got
know.
confirmation that they're bees.
Oh, what is it?
They
Oh,
are
Layard.
bees.
Yeah, Lara.
When from last solo bit with the doctors and Douglas, Hellings brought Laird over from the police station, and we had a long interrogation session with him, and he's like, yeah, here's a bunch of prominent people in town who are definitely in on it. And he named the Wilkes boys as
Oh.
people to watch out for.
That's
I believe he
boys.
pointed them out as scouts, as like people who go around town and just collect information.
No,
I'm sure
they
that has
scout.
no
No.
impact on whatever's
Oh
happened
lordy,
here.
they scouting.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
It's funny trying to balance like
The
Like,
meta
Isaac thinks
knowledge
he's
and
just
Isaac knowledge.
yeah, the meta knowledge, the Isaac knowledge, and also Isaac doesn't want to tell these young boys about like a
Oh,
4-person
the
murder.
murders.
Yeah.
Isaac's like, I'm a good, responsible adult these days. Look at me, Enzo. I'm not
Yeah.
telling the children about the horrors.
Look, I didn't tell them about the horrors.
And Enzo's
Yeah.
like, why did you let them in your house?
I don't know. I'm not a very responsible adult.
The kids
know
asked Isaac about what happened at the scale, and they're like, "Is Miss Francis all right?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, she's great." He's like, "You guys know what happened with Mr. Neal? Are they gonna open up the mall tomorrow?" And they're like, "We don't know anything about that." And he's like, "Okay, never mind. Don't ask me any more questions."
They
Don't
gotta
ask
get,
me about Mr. Neal.
they have to share that that hot goss with the BBB boys.
BBB boy.
The BBB boys
Also, it's
Yeah.
100% the youngest Wilkes
Bacon
in
boys.
the car.
hiding in your
Oh,
car.
absolutely.
100%.
Whoa. Or it could just be a really big raccoon.
Just the largest raccoon I ever
Could you
done
imagine
seen.
the absolute pivot that would be? It's like you get there, it's the largest fucking raccoon you've ever seen.
It's called rabies.
Why does it have a human face?
Raccoon is in your car.
It's just a wombat backing that ass up.
That
It was
raccoon has
never-
beautiful blue eyes.
It was never bees. It was always the raccoons.
It was always raccoons in trench coats.
It's a masked bandit.
Told you not to leave your garbage out.
No.
Killings manifest.
It's just like
one
memory bubble feelings.
Yeah, fucking Ren just has a flashback like, Ren, if there's one thing I should teach you, it's never to leave your garbage out.
And then the raccoons come and get you.
Yeah. And then
You got the
Isaac
masked bandits.
Isaac has a thought bubble of Ren having a thought bubble of Hellings telling him that.
What do you know? How did you know about the parts you weren't there for?
Made him up.
That thought bubble is just a bunch of little pieces in the top.
That's how the two of them talk, right? I hardly see them. They hardly ever talk.
Yeah, so the kids, it was just the two older brothers came in and had bacon and tea, and then when they left, Isaac was like, "Hey Enzo, how much have I fucked up with Bruce? Do you think I should go talk to him?"
On a level of 1 to 10, how fucked up is it?
And she's just like, "I'm pretty sure that this situation has put him into a level of uncomfortable that you can't really get back from. So if you're gonna talk to him, just know that, like, he's already in a weird place. Be good. He is a good boy."
I like the advice was
Yeah,
Bruce
he's
isn't,
not gonna
Bruce
say
isn't
anything.
gonna talk to
Yeah.
you. Don't talk to him.
I'm sorry for
Like
interrupting.
thumbs up. All right, I'm not one of it.
I'm caught up now. You guys can continue.
And now back to your regularly scheduled Isaac. Your regularly. Your regularly. My words are deteriorating as we speak.
Two of you approach the car. And she says, "Which seat?"
Which one was it? I'll just
The
tell her.
middle seat. So it's a vehicle that has like a back seat, a front seat, and then the two like drivers and passengers. So it's the middle seat.
He'll point it out, or more of like he just kind of looks at it or in that direction. He doesn't want to be too obvious.
Okay. And she takes a deep breath in. Places one hand like on her hip where her holster is. Takes a deep breath out, and she whips open the door. And she says, "Don't move." Nothing is heard. Nothing moves. I'm going to ask you to slowly crawl out from under my seat. The both of you wait in a tense silence as the sound of leather shifting occurs as a little hand with freckles on it, reaches out and grabs onto the seat, and it crinkles underneath the grip. And then another little hand, slowly. And then a tuft of blonde curly hair and two little blue eyes as the youngest Wilk peers out halfway from under the seat. And what's interesting, Isaac, is you're watching from behind Enzo, is that Ralph isn't looking at Enzo. She takes up a lot of his vision, you imagine, but there's enough where you can see past her, and so he can see you. And he is looking at you. And there's a glint in those little blue eyes of absolute seething anger.
Small as bead.
Okay. I'm going to take a step back, and you're going to crawl the rest of the way out. And then you're going to tell me what you are doing in my car. She takes a step back. Crawl, crawl. Child is fully out from under the seat. Let me roll something quick. Okay. He keeps his hands close to him. One of them's just kind of pulling out like the bottom of his shirt. Speak. Left the door open. No, I didn't. What are you doing in my car? Just wanted to see where you were going. Wanted to come with. Why? His lips tighten into a thin line. Do you realize how much trouble you're in for this? He's quiet. His eyes flick from Enzo back to you Isaac. There's music. Is there not?
It's very quiet.
Oh, yeah, just turn it up.
It's ambient. It's ambient. Isaac is extremely split right now. Because, like, this is bee behavior. But it's also a kid. So he's kind of just fully letting Enzo take the lead here. Like, looking between both of them. Jail for 1,000 years, child.
He gingerly steps out of the car. And she is looking at him and then goes to peek over her shoulder towards you. And Isaac, can you roll me an initiative, please?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I was gonna say if the kid's making a move to attack with like a knife or something, he'll actually like push into the way.
That's what the initiative is for.
Yeah. What's initiative, Dex? Shoot.
All right. And I'll roll for Enzo as well. All right, she failed as well.
Oh shoot.
And so little Ralph goes first. As you see the moment that she takes her eyes off him to look back towards you, he breaks into movement. That the static apprehension of a child caught with their hand in the cookie jar immediately whisks itself away as the concentration and if you will, locking in, if you will, occurs, and Ralph barrels forward, bodily bumping and like full jump into Enzo. And I need to roll to see if he successfully does something.
Hey, whoa, hey, kid. Child.
And she stumbles back slightly, not much. She's a big woman, he's not a big kid, but it's enough that after bumping into her, he is moving past her. And he can do... Let's see, this isn't to scale, so I would say probably this would be a little more here. As she's quickly like pats herself down to be like, am I injured?
Yeah, once he's gone, Isaac's just gonna let him go. He's running over to Enzo and he's seeing like if there was any exposed skin or something. He's looking for a bee.
The kid hops the fence and sprints. You go to Enzo. And go ahead and roll a control for me.
Come on, control. Yes.
You look her over really quick, trying to find a bee or a wound. And you don't see any. But you do hear she says, "My gun, he fucking took my gun!"
Oh, what the hell? Shit.
What do we do?
Eyes off already. I checked you, I didn't see anything, any bees, but Damn it!
She pats herself down again to check. And she shakes her head. I don't think there's anything.
Fucking hell. You don't happen to have more of those.
I don't.
Oh, but no has it. Do we have a gun shop in store? Or like in town?
You do not. Fuck.
That's going to be a problem.
Okay. Okay. She pinches her nose.
Oh. He's one of them, they know I'm not. That kid hated me.
Is it just him? Or is it all of them?
I don't even know if it's him, but if it is, then I imagine it's all three.
But they go after... She doesn't finish the sentence, and she just heads back to the car. Checks under the other seat.
Do you want me to grab another kitchen knife?
Yeah.
He goes and he just grabs a whole knife block.
See, okay, so we have a situation here, right? I'm going to make you roll for it. This is the Peabody flashlight situation, where reasonably, yes, you should have this thing. Mechanically, if I give you endless knife blocks, there is no scarcity. I will let you roll for it.
But my cool knife block.
Yeah, you roll for your knife block.
1d20, right?
Yeah. If
That's
you
a
roll
5.
something approximate, I'll give it to you.
Eel fiver.
Let's see here. That's close enough, sure.
Knife block!
You are able to produce a knife from the knife block.
Oh, just one?
No, you don't get a knife block. You don't get a whole ass knife block. You get a knife.
Ah. Actually, one of those really sick knife blocks that looks like a head with the knives in it. Real metal.
Oh.
Oh, don't want to break that on the way or something.
See, I almost imagine it's like you grab a knife out of the knife block and you're like, all right, I'll grab the knife block, and you see the knife block's empty and you're like, where are my knives? And you remember back to a couple days ago when you like cooked up a huge dinner, got all the knives dirty, and you're like, I'll get back to that later.
Slowly look over at the sink where they're all dirty and rusted.
There's just a like a puddle of like, you know, when you put the knives in the water and clog it, and you're like, I could reach into murky water with knives in it, or I could just take this knife.
This one clean knife.
This one clean knife. And we're gonna say adrenaline dictates. I will allow you to come back and roll for more knives later.
Alright, after I clean them. Roll for each clean knife.
But you are able to come out and give Enzo a knife.
Well, I'm fucking sorry about that.
It's a good thing you noticed him. Otherwise, we would have brought him with us.
Maybe we should stuff some stuff under the chairs so it's not as easy. I grab some extra cushions or something.
We have the extra blankets.
That's right, yeah, we could do that.
And you guys stuff the pillows in and load up the car and are able to leave this time for real. And you head back.
Head back, and Isaac just occasionally peeking under the chairs.
Both of you are feeling the hair on end as you make your way back. But
This whole day is a bad trip.
fortunately, you are able to arrive with no further problems. And when you do arrive, you are able to see up front that there is another vehicle.
Well, it's time to get my ass actually handed to me. Here we go.
You can go ahead and move yourself.
Oh, it's just gonna be Simon. Never mind, we're good.
Enzo locks her car, all the doors, checks them.
Isaac has hobo bundle. Before he comes in, he does the knock. Home.
Oh, yeah, the fucking knock. I forgot that. There is a small break, and then Mother Hun will open the door.
Hello?
All back in one piece.
Yes. The Garlands are here. If you
Oh.
would like an opportunity to run.
No, I should stay high. Did you make him tea? Shall I do that?
I have already made the tea.
Alright. I'll have a piece often.
And she shuffles back. Enzo looks at you.
I'll distract him while you run over to wherever you need to. Get out while you can.
A genuine look of confusion. I'll change this over because this is a little too somber for the ass kicking that Isaac's preparing for. We'll give you some safe room music. How about that? Boop. There we go. And you come in, and you see seated at the table are two people. One at the head and the other at one of the sides.
I can only imagine.
Simon is not here.
Oh, she's not at the head. That's shocking.
A missed opportunity on my part.
Is it Ida or Ida?
Ida.
Ida.
Isaac, so glad you could join us.
Are you playing the music in? Yes, you are. Okay.
Yes, I.
I was like, why is it so loud?
Oh, you should be able to.
I can turn it down.
Yeah.
I was trying to turn it down and the watch together. It's like, it's just not changing.
Help me! Help me!
Terry, Ida.
Isaac.
You're looking lovely today.
He smiles, and she also gives a smile, but they are two different kinds of smiles. There is the strained smile of, you have kept my daughter overnight and terrible things have occurred to her under your supervision. And the other one that is a smile of, I will try to help you how I can. We were just having some tea, and Delilah here was giving me more of an update. Thank you for keeping an eye on Lara. Well, all of this was happening. I know it was probably a lot on your plate.
Oh, it's the least I could do.
It was.
Yeah. So I imagine you heard everything that happened over there.
They nod.
Doctors came and checked out the kids. They're doing good. Lara should imagine she's gotta be awake by now.
We
Check
checked
on
on her. She's drowsy, but all right. We'll pick her up when we head out.
Alright.
Thank you again for... No one could have seen this coming.
Sorry it happened, yeah. Maybe keep her away from the scale for a while. It's a hot spot.
A hot spot?
Oh yeah, I mean, 4 murders. Kind of rough. What the hell am I saying? You know what's going on, right?
I can't say that we do. Go ahead and I'm going to give you, Tori, a advantage control roll.
So roll twice?
Yes.
Nope. Yes.
All right. The reason you get advantage is because you don't notice it at first, but you look across the way, and Terry's giving you eyes.
All right, he does.
And it's the eyes of like,
her.
and at first you're like, what is it, Terry? And then the eyebrows go up, and you're like, okay, got it. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
And then Ida looks over, and his expression's back to normal, very concerned, very like.
You heard about robbery? What's the robbery?
They were trying to rob you?
That was Mr. Neal from the mall. Because he heard I had some money on me, so.
The
Yeah.
lengths that some people will go to.
On you brought fucking Billy with them too. Sorry, just Billy.
I can imagine him sitting up straighter as he says that. Terrence, I told you that they weren't running the mall with good intentions. We were going to look into it.
I'm guessing he just got desperate.
She looks at you.
Do you know if anyone else was involved?
None that are still walking.
You're positive.
I'm not a detective, ma'am.
I'm not asking you if you're a detective. I'm asking you someone who's there. There were
That's
4 murders in our town. We need to make sure there's no one else involved.
I can't say for sure, ma'am. I'd keep an eye out. I'd lock your doors, just to be safe.
She leans back in her chair with the unsatisfied expression of someone who is not pleased with the answers she has received.
They put 2 people in jail, so...
Isaac, understand that if this was different circumstances, I would have many words for you. But given what you did to keep Lara safe, thank you. She will not be coming over for the foreseeable future.
I'm completely understandable.
We, and she stands up, are going to be looking into a therapist for her, and I advise you do the same for yours.
Of course, yeah. Big experience.
Did you want to go get her at a... Then we can head out from there. He just heads out. There isn't much acknowledgement. Smiles, teeth, single drop of sweat.
Hey, Terry. So we know about the
Hi.
investigators.
Want to have a smoke?
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
I'll keep her busy.
Thank you.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And the 2 of you step out onto the porch. All right.
Basically, lights his cigarette, just takes the biggest whiff out of it. Oh lord.
There's a lot going on.
There's so much. It has been a day, I'll tell you. You have a body in your backyard.
I was actually going to talk to you about that.
I'm no detective, but we had 2 over.
Did you or any of your group stop by?
Your place?
Yeah.
Only the last time you saw me and Tomo, Red. Why, did someone come over?
The body's gone.
Oh, hell. No, that wasn't me. Oh, wait. We did tell... Oh, we told the 2 that burying the body in your backyard was a stupid-ass idea, but I don't think they would have come by and gotten it yet.
Wait, who did you tell?
Well, what's their name?
Oh.
He'll name the 2, I forget.
Oh, my boys.
Yeah, those boys, yeah.
No. I would have known if they came by.
And yeah, that wasn't us. That's not good.
It doesn't bode well. Whoever did it made good time, too. Would have had to have been overnight.
Oh, they're coordinated. Coordinated as hell. We just had a run-in with the Wilkes boys. They're asking me questions about what happened over there, but the little one has a thing for unlocking doors.
Oh.
He has a gun now, too.
His eyebrows go up.
He lifted it off of Enzo.
I'll let Kurt and Don know. Look. I had some suspicions towards Katerina. And I'm sorry I didn't say anything. I didn't realize how deep this all is going.
I won't blame yourself. Who could have known?
I still think it's a cult.
Oh, it's... How much do you know, Terry?
Well, I know that you were attacked at the scale, and then, one of my boys' associates was attacked by one of our own in the woods.
So, I'm gonna say some outrageous shit, and I'm gonna expect you to believe me. Are you ready?
I embraced.
Alright. They put a bug in my brain. And he pulls his hair back and he shows the scar.
Ooh.
That a doctor had to pull out. And it does some hive mind shit.
The bug.
The bug. The doctors are looking into it right now, if you want proof.
No, I believe you.
It's wild alien bullshit.
I heard about the CIA bugging people, but I didn't think...
That's literal.
I didn't think it'd be so close. Hungry Hollow? This runs deep.
And I'm also entirely serious about this, Terry. We've officially called them Grippies. I'm gonna need you to write that down.
I will write it down when I get home.
Alright.
I don't have all the information. But I have theories, and so I think before I go, I just want to share them with you.
Is Matthew part of all this? Your side, I mean, not the cult.
I don't know. I've been going through Kurt and Dawn. They're good friends of mine from the war, and I know that they contract these days. So when I noticed town was not as welcoming, I called them. But I'm telling you, Isaac, I almost feel like they're organized into roles. Like soldiers, almost. Sections.
I think you're entirely right.
I think Miss Francis is one of their lieutenants.
I can see that. Two of their people, I think, threw themselves under the bus to protect her.
Father Paul. I think he's another one.
Shit, really?
Yes. I mean, where do cults start? It's religion.
I mean,
And if,
being beat, I know Miss Head of it all, right?
yeah,
Yeah, that was Brea, right?
Brea. Yep.
Terry, what do you know about Brea?
Oh, Brea?
Ah,
Oh, plenty. Her father used to work in town over at. 1 second, I have to double check my information here. Father used to work at the hydroelectric plant before it went under. Very good man. Was a friend of mine.
she's your head.
No.
You just kind of nods.
Brea.
Brea.
Brea couldn't hurt a fly, Isaac.
She can have other people do it.
She hasn't been around. How would she amass such a following?
I can't explain it, but I have that thing in my head. She was the dearest thing in the world.
He speaks a little quieter. You think Brea's government?
I think she's a queen alien.
She
Well,
did
you
go
would call
away
if you
for
would
a
call it
while.
government alien, whatever it is. It's weird shit.
See, Are you sure?
100%.
He kind of shakes his head, taps his cigarette. I was sure it was Rua.
Oh, Rose seems fine.
She's distant.
Oh, she's just gossipy. She's here pretty often, actually. So I could see where you got to that. She's got her fingers in a lot of pies. Information-wise.
She always seems to have knowledge of what is happening despite never leaving that house of hers.
Oh, that's a whole different network.
What about Stafford?
I don't know about Stafford.
I think he's their soldier. Keep an eye. See how long those men stay in that jail. If they get out, we have our answer.
Well, one of them's out.
I knew it.
No, it's different. It's that was us.
What?
That's your boys. Your boys helped with that.
What?
Yeah, we were gonna question Leod about the new one. Leod, he's only been here for like a couple of days. Yeah, that was us. So keep an eye on the other one, I guess. Good old Gordon.
They aren't. They see the. They said there were some unsavory types at the Emerald Scale. You see who they were talking about?
He's definitely got a criminal history. He just kind of oozes that.
He's
He's from East.
They think he's government.
Government, really?
It would all tie together.
That's no, he's being very cagey.
This goes deep, Isaac.
I would be careful not to go anywhere alone. If you can, communications over phone.
I've been making preparations. Just in case.
That's good. Yeah, so we've talked to your boys as mentioned. They're gonna be coming back here as a sort of a home base situation if you ever wanted to check in.
Alright. And
We've
if you
got-
need somewhere, you know where to find us.
Of course, yeah.
But
we've got both the doctors talking to us too, so
alright.
it's not
If
good, Terry.
anything-
This is crazy.
I know. I have a request.
Anything?
If anything happens to myself and Ida, in my home, in the backyard, you remember that small garage
Yeah, I know that one.
with the workbench?
Very good workbench. It's a great workbench.
There's the third floorboard from the left wall. Under that, I have the means to get my children out of here. If it all really goes bad.
Fourth floorboard, left wall.
Third floorboard.
Third.
Left.
Okay. Third.
If for any reason neither of us are able to make it back there to get it first, please help them. And likewise, if you need anything for your children. He just puts his hand on your shoulder.
Yeah, Isaac kind of just goes quiet with all that. I'll do it.
Watch your six, Isaac.
You too, man. I don't want to lose you all there.
This old man has a few tricks still.
I don't doubt it.
The hand that's on your shoulder just gives back rub, and then he turns to stuff out his cigarette. Alright, the wife's expecting me, probably. I'm sorry for her. She's just...
Oh no, I see where she's coming from.
She does genuinely appreciate that you kept her safe. It's just...
It's crazy. Everything's crazy.
scary. It is.
I do not blame her at all. Like, none of us should have been in that.
And if all things go right, no one will be again.
We can hope. You and your boys on top of that, right?
You said they want help with that?
No, you and your boys are on top of that, right?
I trust them. I trust them to get the job done.
I remember, Terry, that they can get through locks. Like, just keep an eye on your home.
Good to know. And he'll give you a nod and head back inside. And by the time you do get there, you see Ida is carrying Laura. And you can kind of quietly hear them talking with the mother Hun as they head out. And she sees them out.
Isaac quickly run over to his bindle. And he comes back over here and he throws Beth's blanket on her.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll start tucking the kids in.
Well, I was going to say, you don't end up seeing them out to the door yourself, because something else catches your more immediate attention. And that's when you hear a very groggy voice say, "Dad?"
Is it Viv?
It is Albion.
Oh, Albion. Morning, Al.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, how you doing? You sleepy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got your blanket and I brought one of your planes. We're gonna be staying at Uncle Hun's for a little bit, alright?
Okay. He holds out a hand.
He takes it. In fact, he might honestly just pick him up. Like, take it with him to get the blankets.
You take Son.
Deposit Son, like, have him kind of over, not like, not full bodied over the shoulder, but like that kind of carry.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He
Child's
rests.
clutch in the front.
He rests against your shoulder. It's not unlike when he was younger. He had a penchant for falling asleep on the couch. And you would often have to carry him back to his room. And he's older now, so it doesn't happen as much these days. But the practice is all the same. What happened?
I'll tell you when you're more awake, alright? But we're all good. Just doing a bit of a sleepover.
He nods into your shoulder.
What do you want
His
for
little
breakfast?
hands extend out for the plane. He doesn't answer you until he takes it.
Alright, give him his plane.
Now it is you, the plane that Albion holds, and Albion. It's a little uncomfortable. It's kind of a little like jarring into your chest, but his emotional support plane is there. Can we have waffles?
Yeah, we can do waffles.
With jam?
Hell yeah, Jam.
Okay.
I'll carry him back over to the couch.
You are able to carry him back over. And you deposit a little Albion back?
Deposit Albion back and deposit blankets and stuffed animals to appropriate people.
You place Albion down, and he kind of rolls onto his side and puts the plate on the ground, and you can see he's kind of just idly tipping it with one hand with the wing so it's moving a bit, but then eventually sleep takes him again. And his little hand just lays limp. And you cover him and the other kiddos with their respective blankets. And as you do that, you can see that they are shifting a bit more now. It isn't the almost terrifying stillness that they had before. It seems like they're starting to come out of it a little bit.
He
Then
kind of rests his arms on the back of the couch, and he'll look over at Beth, see how she's doing.
She's watching them, and she's got her head just kind of propped up against the armrest. You see her eyes look over at you, and she smiles genuinely, tired.
You waking up all right, or still?
I heard.
Yeah.
But I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel all that now too.
Yeah, I don't want to speak too loud and wake them up.
If you want, I can take watch if you wanna see if there's ibuprofen or something hiding around. Get an Advil.
I'll look around.
I'll be making waffles soon.
What do you want for breakfast? I can cook.
I'm not gonna make you cook.
That's too bad, because I'm making me cook. What do you want?
I want waffles with jam. I brought some extra bacon stuff.
We'll cook it up. How well done do you want it? Crispy?
Oh,
Chewy?
please.
Okay. She looks at you and reaches over and like pokes your glasses up so they're properly on your face.
Yeah, he kind of takes her place in the chair and the watchful bird. Pen over the nest.
And you're able to remain there for the next hour or so. You watch as the kids turn in their sleep, toss. Not relentlessly, just occasionally as they get more comfortable. And it is Kay that stirs next. And you notice that because from where you're watching, you see as she turns, and then like her turn goes too close to the corner and floop.
Oh. Yep. So he's already starting to stand up.
And then you just hear against the floor.
Okay. Yep. Retrieve child, replace onto the couch. Actually, he's just gonna take her with him back to the nest.
The nest.
Yeah.
You have Small.
Bindle her up in her blanket.
Bindles up.
I smell bacon.
You got bacon and waffles coming.
She just opens and closes her mouth, purposely, like, clacking her teeth together. Clack,
Big Sunday breakfast.
Are we gonna go to the farmer's market?
We missed that, didn't we?
Totally missed it.
Oh, this week. We'll catch it next week.
She kicks her little feet.
I would definitely won't miss it next time.
How well are you holding on to her? Because she is trying to tiredly worm away.
Where are you going? Where are we wiggling?
Kitchen.
You want help Beth cook?
Yeah.
Alright. You will unbindle her and let her go.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. She goes over the armrest. Plop. Ugh.
Oh boy.
Gets up. Holds her
Oh,
hands
no.
out for her bindle again.
Bindle, and don't forget Muffin, hands the stuffed animal.
She has the stuffed animal. You can see her eyes are basically just still like half closed. This child is functionally still asleep. And with
Oh, and there is a very cool lady in there with a hat if you want to talk to her.
I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah, you get it.
And she's dragging her blanket on the ground. Oh, I've made her bigger.
She's grown up.
No, that's just to represent her blanket area of influence. When you come out, you will find her asleep here.
She did not make it far.
She didn't make it.
Okay.
Roll. Teeter's on the edge.
Catch.
Will he, won't he?
Goes to catch.
You get child.
Hey, buddy.
Hands on your face.
Up, hi.
What is the name of Kay's stuffed animal?
Muffin.
Where's Muffin?
Muffin ain't yours, Ty. Yo, biscuit gives biscuit.
I don't want biscuit, I want Muffin.
What if I told you that Kay has biscuit right now?
Muffin? Looks down. I like to imagine they're functionally the same, but they're different colors.
Yeah, it's just slightly different colors.
His eyes twinkle.
You will hand him a stuffed animal and see if he can tell the difference.
I'm gonna roll, but I don't think he will. He's very tired. He failed. You have successfully tricked the child into thinking he holds Muffin.
There you go.
Can I go back to bed?
Oh yeah.
Can I have my morning Twinkie first?
Oh, we don't have Twinkies, but we do have waffles on the way.
Okay.
Also, you didn't have your green.
The tiniest raspberry.
You know the rules.
Tiniest raspberry. He wiggles away. Betrayal. Betray the tie. Betrayal. That's as far as he makes it.
As he just bindles him up.
He's on the floor now. He's using not Muffin as a pillow. The twins learned to sleep on the ground from each other, and it's been chaos ever since.
They just fall wherever. Doesn't
The
even have to be inside.
The world is their pillow. And then eventually you see Beth does start to set the table, and that's with help of Delilah, though more specifically with Delilah and a helpful Enzo, as the child almost like she almost like taps child, but then hears snoring. He's like, nope, oh, there's something there. And Kiddo is relocated. Beth and Mother Hun set the table.
I think I've already clarified I've covered the windows with stuff in this room.
You covered the windows?
Yeah, there's like he shoved any dressers and stuff in front of the windows.
Okay. And she half whispers, "Fruits up."
You just stand up. Don't know how awake they are, but waffles ready. Yeah, yep, Val, you got the waffles. There you are. I think the twins are gonna need a little bit longer.
Wait, I'm gonna put them on the other side so I can do this. Head on table.
Yeah, he'll check in on Vivs.
When you look, you actually see that her eyes are already open, and she seemingly has been quietly laying on the couch. And face towards the cushions.
How you holding up?
She hesitantly looks towards you, and when she does, you can see that her eyes are puffy. You don't know how long your child has been stealth crying.
Oh. he comes over and like crouches next to her and kind of opens his arms up.
She hug.
Big hug.
I'm glad you're okay.
We're all okay.
Glad.
Everything's fine. We're safe here.
Sorry I didn't help more.
No, you did everything you could. You were fantastic in there.
And
I could not ask for more of you. You did fantastic.
The little quiet cry becomes a stronger one as you comfort her. And I think we will probably leave it there. Soon, in about an hour from now, Ren and Bruce will return back. Will Isaac still go with them?
He might be locked here. This might be child recoup time.
Okay, because you do have time with them. I will say they will wake up
That's true.
over the course of an hour, a little more, and you'll be able to have breakfast with them. You have your bacon. What was it, next to raw, basically?
Yeah.
Bloody.
It's raw. It's bloody.
And because of your new condition, you may go ahead and clear the dex minuses from your poison. As you
Yay.
will know, after eating that, you feel great.
Yummy, yummy.
That hit the spot. I mean, you could go for more. It's kind of always a gnawing feeling, but for now, it is sated.
We got the meats.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is what we got.
GG.
GG.
Good.
Hooray!
Grandchild, have a
Isaac
gun.
didn't get killed by a small child.
Yeah.